Alright, we're going to jump back in it with little Star Trek Online. And since I'm just a good old country boy, and if I don't say it later at the end of the video, as always, live long and prosper. This video should drop after the 1st of May. And without further ado, here we go. Let's take a shower. Yeah.
Time is short. What do you need of me? And away we go.
Do you have a question? Thank you, Captain. But do you need anything else?
I haven't seen you around here before, Captain. Got a minute to talk? I know. I asked around about you. We tried to go back. I guess me and my crew. We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire... Got a minute to talk? Call me Castillo. Not a lot to tell, I guess. I'm Lieutenant J.G. Richard Castillo, Helm Officer of the USS Enterprise C, an unwilling time traveler. I'm normally the Helm Officer, but I'm Senior Officer now that Captain Garrett and the rest of the senior staff are gone. I've got to do what the Captain would want. Get us back to where we belong, and finish what we set out to do. I know this is hard to accept, but we're not supposed... Call me Castillo. Not a lot to tell, I guess. I know this is hard.
We need your help. I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you. We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest. Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed... Of course it's not as simple as getting... Here, take this communicator. It's on a scram...
Do you have a question? Take it. Here's a map too. Do you need anything else?
What do you want? I may be a Klingon, but I am not a fool. Kahless once talked about a man who stepped outside to battle a storm. Kahless went to this man and asked him why he didn't seek shelter. And the man replied that he would stand before the wind and make it respect him. Kahless honored his choice and went inside. The man died. The wind does not respect a fool, and neither do the Tholians. I will not commit suicide, so you can make a pointless attempt at escape.
This place isn't what it's supposed to be. I can't see it. Something's not... My name is Neelan. Something's not...
I will be free. Very well. I can sense you speak the truth.
How can I assist you? I'm Valkel Shawn, if there's anything else you...
For freedom! For freedom! One of us will not survive this night!
Well done. There's me. We've hit a snag. There are Tholians in the control. The Tholians are... Looks like the Enterprise C's transporters are still online. We can beam the rest of the crew onto the ship before we leave.
I am here to assist. What do you require?
We don't have much time.
We need to work together. What do you want me to do?
Priming clamp hydraulics. I'll need to override the security lockout. There. Releasing docking clamps now. I thought you deactivated all the security protocols. Do you want me to do that for you? I know a few things about force fields.
I don't need...
Having trouble? You do know that we could have Tholians swarming us any minute, right? I thought we took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clearly states that...
I don't think the Tholians heard of Protocol 547C.
Captain! I'm detecting Tholian mesh weavers headed for our position. Tholian orb weavers on an intercept course. Tholian recluses moving into weapons range. I recommend evasive action. Tholian tarantula on center. Out of nowhere and destroyed that Tholian tarantula. I've never seen a ship of that kind, or one with that kind of firepower.
Looks like you can use some help.
Took a hit. Phasers are partially offline. We'll need to work together to take out this last ship.
way is clear, and that's my job.
I just flew through the nebula. Where the fuck? Fuck am I going?
I'm sure you've realized by now, you're part of a very different timeline. This one is an aberration that we are here to correct. It would be irresponsible of us to let you go back in time with the Enterprise C, and compromise that timeline as well. We'll send you back to your time. There are still some very important events in the 25th century that you need to be a part of. As soon as the Enterprise C returns to its correct place in history, the timeline should right itself.
There wasn't anything there? That's strange.
Congratulations, Centurion.
The treacherous Ja'ula has requested to speak before the High Council on Kronos. A little-used Klingon law has restored her house, temporarily. And as matriarch of her house, she has the right to speak before the Council if she wishes. Whether she leaves the Great Hall alive or in chains remains to be seen. She has much to answer for. As part of the task force assigned to deal with Ja'ula, I have requested your presence during this meeting. Should the barbarian make a nuisance of herself, I expect you to do what must be done. Serve the Empire well.
Busy magic. Needed lighting up the job. I do need it lighting up the job. My face for the job.
This will be a historic day. There will finally be a Ha! She is Klingon. She is coming here for a fight. Trust me. Surrender. Ja'ula was a skilled politician well before she became the matriarch of her house. I think she hopes to sway other great houses to her cause today. Normally, I would consider this a wasted effort. But yes, there are many Klingons who hold Ja'ula's brother Takuma in high esteem. They honor his dreams and his vision, especially where the Federation is concerned. Unfortunately, many Klingons see Ja'ula in the same light. That concerns me greatly. In addition to the Chancellor himself, I would speak to a few House dignitaries before the event begins. House Duras is as always aligned with Jimpock. They may speak with you on matters the Chancellor will not, however. House Collect was once a staunch ally of House Mokai, and many believe they have renewed that alliance. I would see where they stand if you can. Finally, I would speak with the representative from House Mokai. Recall the ancient Klingon proverb, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. A car is an arrogant braggart. He might slip up and reveal valuable information to you.
Speak what of it?
Jempak will puff up his chest and make a lot of loud, irritating noises before he tries to put Ja'ula to the blade. Besides that foolish look on your face, yes, something amuses me greatly. Stick around, and you will learn what it is soon enough. You, Jempak, and all the other ligament chewers that fill the hall with noise and flatulence. This is tiresome. Go bother someone else, assassin of joy.
You there! Not you! You! Yes! Come over here! Warath, son of Waldon, has a warrior's thirst! Are you here to bring me more blood wine? I'll be the judge of that, globfly! I could drink Kalis himself under the table if I wanted to. What do you want, then, if not to refill my flagon? My first thought is that it's a fine excuse to drink. My second thought is that I need more to drink. There they are. All my thoughts on this subject.
You come to the Great Hall at a time of conflict within the Empire. I hope you're prepared for anything. Klingon diplomacy can be quite combative at times. That is wise. Two things are clear to me today. Jempak is running out of allies, and the Mokai have more friends than he knows about. If it comes to blows, be on your guard. Someone might decide it's time to put their knife in your heart. I will do what is right for my family, for my house, and for the Empire. The Chancellor and I do not agree on many things, but I would not see all I have fought for destroyed by the Mokai upstart. For now, Jempak has my support.
Come on. I take it you're here to see where my house stands on the Ja'ula throne. Ja'ula is a product of a dead age, chasing the dreams of her martyred brother, seeking the glory of a war long ended. She is a threat to the prosperity of the Empire, and will be dealt with as such. Yes, well, I do not agree with the Chancellor on all things. He has the best solution for this problem, and he will have the support of my house. If there's nothing else, there are other matters.
Come on. Thank you for attending this summit. If we are lucky, it will end quickly and without bloodshed. I will deal with the Mokai trader and her misbegotten How swiftly and with finality. If there is any part of them that remains Klingon, they will meet their ending with honor as warriors. If not, they will spend the rest of their days in the frozen depths of the penal colony at Rurapente. At least there they will provide some service to the Empire. We'll find out soon enough. The barbarian is due to arrive shortly. Be wary. The woman...
And what do you want, creature? Have you come to gloat? Or do you have enough wisdom in that ugly skull of yours? We seek what every true Klingon seeks in life. Glory for the house, and glory for the Empire. Today, we will find them. Soon, Ja'ula will arrive. She knows the truth of things. Soon, she will speak truth to power. Say what must be said, and her voice will be heard throughout the Empire. When she is done, all true Klingon warriors will know the truth, and do what must be done. Soon there will be justice, at last. We shall find out soon enough. Now be gone. I grow weary of the sound of your voice.
The time draws. Jaula, she's here.
The Council recognizes the leader of House Mokai. Speak!
Klingons! Warriors of the great houses! In the name of Kalis and of Takuvma! Hear me now! You know my name. You know my house, and what it has done for the Empire. And today, I come before you with the truth! The Chancellor of this great empire is a coward and a liar! He stole his title! He claimed it after winning a duel to the death with Martok. And yet Martok, the true Chancellor, still lives. But Jimpok's dishonor doesn't end there. When the Herc returned, he hid from our greatest enemy like a craven Fakiri. Once my brother led the Empire to glory. We had the Federation on their knees! And now we build ships with them. These stains on our honor must be cleansed! Let us bring an end to Jimpok's reign!
You dare to speak of honor here? You? A known traitor to the Empire? The only thing ending today is you, woman!
I think not! Petach! Death to Jimpok! Papa!
Lady Jaula, we must leave this place.
No, I will not go!
Kara, Galichu! This battle is all but won! Fight on for the Empire!
Come here. There are things we need to discuss. So much for diplomacy. Jimpok will demand swift retribution on Jaula and...
I am Captain Karsnar of the Imperial battlecruiser Mupwin. We were good. Shimpak will put these Mokai rebels down like the rabid targs they are. Ah, the Mokai ritual. Show them what it means to be a warrior.
Come and save these worms, or join them in honorless death.
Honorless Mokai Pachach! I will litter the stars with your corpse!
Ship is under attack. Your house, as they say, when the Empire returns. As you wish.
Victory is all. Come on. You have what you are needed in another system to deal with the rebels. Transmitting coordinates on a secure channel now.
Come on.
Those Starfleet ships won't last much longer against that Mokai force. Let's join the fight before it's too late.
Enterprise, stay at base. Get clear!
Let's fire to disable those Starfleet ships. I want to get to the bottom of this. I've heard from the captains of those Starfleet ships that attacked us.
This is Commander Sunul on Sadeo. That's not the half of it.
Here they come, and they're locked and loaded. Those aren't Mokai ships. Those are rebels from other Klingon houses. More virus-controlled ships.
You're still trying to get rid of this. I doubt it.
Here come the Mokai!
No, stay back. The mains! They're building toward a...
Savor your victory while you can. The field is yours, for now. But as you're about to see, my reach is long indeed. Your house burns.
We've lost the station. All hands, abandon...
Jaula must have used a virus to remotely trigger a warp core breach. The damage was catastrophic. Looks like a few escape pods were able to eject before the explosion. We'll take care of it. There's more. Alliance Command sent orders our way. There's trouble in a Romulan star system. Mokai trouble. They asked for all of us to look into it, but under the circumstances, I think it's best for Enterprise to remain here with the survivors and the other ships. Yes, until we can make absolutely sure their computers are virus-free, I don't want to risk taking those ships into battle. Each one of them could be rigged to blow, or worse. Go on ahead. We'll catch up as soon as we're able.
This has been a disturbing day, friend. Why would a Klingon rebel care about a Republic outpost? And how are the Alachi involved? Very well. Watch out! Alachi are coming out of the rift! Target those Alachi and fire! Alachi warships on intercept course. They're coming from the rift. Hostile Alachi fleet on sensors. Here they come!
Request covering fire in our position. This is the Liberator.
Initiate rift closure process now.
Some unlucky vessels remain. They must be dealt with. Well done, everyone.
Many among us were once Romulan, Commander.
I'm afraid Jaula isn't finished with us. I'm receiving a Priority 1 signal from the Kuvat system. Klingon revolutionaries are attacking a civilian shipyard. Transmitting the coordinates now.
It's not like I haven't seen this one before. I've seen all these missions.
Another warrior arrives to heed the call to battle. Jaula and her bootlicking Targ spawn. Indeed, people of Kuvat is... Weak, arrogant, and
barbarian shows her true colors at last. I will not rest until she pays for this cowardly attack. I swear it! But now is not the time for revenge. Now I must help the people of Kuvat. Be ready. When we find her, the Empire will need the best to take Jahula down. Will you answer the call?
This is a dark day. The poisonous words of Jahula have spread like wildfire throughout the Empire. Many warriors have dishonored their house and sworn allegiance to her. It is the first day of a Klingon civil war. It will not last for long. I will make every Klingon see Ja'ula for what she truly is. They will turn their backs on the so-called Liberator and her treacherous house. Soon I will place her skull in the Great Hall as a reminder to all. Betray the Empire. Betray me. And you will pay the ultimate price. A traitor's death. Eternity in the halls of Grithor. Forever damned. Forever without honor. Serve the Empire well.
Centurion.
It appears the hunt for Joe. Serve the Empire well.
Thank you for coming. My name is Daniels. In case you're wondering, this is a temporal observatory. From here, I can monitor the time stream against any incursions. We've become aware of several temporal incidents led by rogue Nakul agents. They've been using a new form of time travel that we can't detect. We were unaware of their activities until we started noticing changes in the time stream. The latest of these changes happened in the 23rd century at the Galorndon core system. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine. If that's the case, we need to stop them, at all costs. I know I can count on you to go back in time with me and preserve the timeline. We've detected significant temporal activity in the Galorndon core system, circa the 23rd century. I'm going to investigate it, and I'd like you to join me. We believe the Nakul are involved. Stay safe out there. Thank you. I've also transmitted files that will establish your cover identity as Tal Shiar security operatives. You'll need to put this data into their local network before entering the research facility, however. There's a comms satellite nearby that you can use to accomplish this.
Tal Shiar vessel, cease all sensor scans of the device immediately. You do not have the proper clearance.
IRW Moreri. This is Galorndon Station Command. Please transmit your security credentials. Data received, Moreri. Welcome to Galorndon Core. Sending you transporter coordinates now. I've taken the liberty of informing Commander Chulak. I'm sure the Director will want to greet you personally.
That's pretty. Daddy. 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 Daddy.
Doomsday machines seek and destroy planetary bodies, consuming what remains as fuel. And yet, there's one in orbit just sitting there, peaceful. It looks like reports of the Nakul gaining the ability to control the machines are accurate. We need to find out how, and fast. Your holographic disguises should conceal you while you search the facility. Good hunting.
This area is restricted. You need to leave. Now. My orders are clear, Romulan. No one is to pass this point until the meeting is concluded. No one, not even Chulak himself.
Sub-Commander, it is my duty to inform you that this area is restricted. Sir. Yes, Sub-Commander. At once. Sub-Commander, I've been instructed to grant you access to this facility. Of course, Sub-Commander. My
Krog arrives tomorrow, along with a reportedly improved weapon. I believe the envoy will be making an appearance as well. It seems it's the season for guests. If my agents are to be believed, we'll be getting a visit from the Tal Shiar very soon. I'm already suffering the witless bureaucrat from the Senate. To endure this... My researchers have analyzed the Nakul weapon data. It matches a report we have on an incident in Federation space involving a doomsday machine. If accurate, this weapon destroyed USS Constellation and nearly rid the cosmos of USS Enterprise. It seems Enterprise's thrice-stabbed captain exposed a vulnerability in the weapon. I shall have to address this with Krog upon her return. Krog's mysterious backer, the so-called envoy, has made an impression in the right circles of power. We'll see if he can deliver, however. Data on his miracle weapon is due to arrive soon. Those scars, truly hideous. Krog is practically radiant in comparison. The Senate has dispatched...
Sub-Commander, if this doomsday weapon lives up to the Nakul woman's boasts, it will ensure the Empire's dominance over the entire quadrant. The Federation and the Klingons will have no choice but to bend the knee to Romulus, or face annihilation. Of course, however, even a cornered beast knows when it has lost.
Greetings, Sub-Commander. I knew it was only a matter of time before the fabled Tal Shiar came to call. The Nakul have brought a glorious weapon to your empire. You won't be disappointed. I can assure you. Have a care, friend. We don't take kindly to threats.
Your attention, please. Let's begin, shall we? We thank Specialist Krog of Nakul for joining us. We have concerns about the dangers involved with this weapon.
You have nothing to fear from the machine, my friend.
Would you be so confident if you were here, Envoy?
Utterly so, Commander. Soon, the Doomsday Machine will bring our foes to their knees.
Bold words, Envoy. We shall see, won't we?
It would seem a demonstration is in order. See to it, Krog.
As you wish. Shall we, Commander?
Very well. Show me what this beast of yours can do.
It will be my pleasure.
Enjoy the show, interloper. They are using holographic disguises. Guards, deal with them.
We're trying to get our computer to
Your uninvited guests will make a fine target for the weapon, Chulok.
Warning.
The Doomsday Machine is about to open fire!
Keep it up.
Targeting us again. We need to move. That was close. Almost got this console working. We need to get within 5 kilometers of the Doomsday Machine to transmit the control codes.
Warning.
Activating shutdown protocol. Now. Something is wrong. It's not working. It's firing indiscriminately.
It's only a matter of time before that thing destroys the planet! All ships, destroy the Doomsday Weapon and the cool ships! Now!
The fabled Romulan treachery at last! You'll regret this, Roger.
Up with attack wave! Fire torpedoes into that thing's maw! All ships, protect the planet from that machine at all costs! About to be food for the beast. That should end it. Wait! What's happening? The machine. It's on a collision course. No! No! helped us with the traitorous Nakul, and that earned you a reprieve. For now.
The Nakul ship must have detonated within the Doomsday Machine. Disrupted it somehow. This must feel like a Pyrrhic victory at best, too. An occupational hazard, I'm afraid. I'll be fine. What matters is that Chulak and his allies would have killed billions had their plan succeeded. Instead, his life is a cautionary tale, forever disgraced by his loss here today. We stopped them this time, at great cost. Clearly, the Nakul and their leader, this envoy, are willing to do anything to win this war, even commit genocide. It's unfortunate.
Congratulations, Sub-Commander.
Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to the Republic Navy and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to New Romulus. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Republic.
There's been a temporal disturbance in the 27th century. It's happening in the Lurst system. Vorgon mercenaries. Do you have any questions?
What are you talking about? Fuck this shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Jesus Christ. Alright, and we're going to drop it here, and we'll pick it up another time on another day, and as always, live long and prosper.